Wasp with Heavens Hung in Black. It's a CVT guitar lesson for Chris. And you wanted the whole song, 7 pages, both solos. The tuning for this is flat. And let's jump right in. Section 1A comes in at 52 seconds because it has that whole synthesizer section. 2D and 2G. And you're going to arpeggiate, which just means we're picking notes of particular chords. A, D, G. And then strum the last 2. And then you got to rest. 3E, 2A. And go E, A, D. Strum the G and B. From there we're going to go to a B minor. 2nd position, 5th string for the root bar chord. So we're going to bar 2nd fret from strings 5 through 1. 4D, 4G, and 3B. We're going to go A, D, G. And then strum the E and B. Hit the D and do it again. Okay, that's section 1A. Section 1B is a minute 15 in. It's back to the G chord. 3E, 2A, open D, and then strum G and B together. Open D and start it over. But go open 3 on the G and B. So you have from there, back to the B minor and play that the same way as before. A, D, G, strum, D, A, D, G, strum. Double dots, which in music means to repeat. If it doesn't say anything after the double dots, then it means it's 2 times, okay? And if it's more than that, I'll notate that in there with 4x or 8x, however many times. Section 1C, back to the G chord, 3, 2, open, and then open G, B. And then, this actually reminds me a little bit of Pink Floyd. And then the solo reminds me of George Lynch. On the top string, the low E string, go 3, 3, 2, and that's just basically a walk down to an E minor, 2A and 2D. You'll strum basically the top 3, and then all 6. So it's back to the B minor, A, D, G, strum, and then D, A. Section 2, a minute 47 in, is the same as the beginning. Section 1A, it's the A2 chord, 2D and 2G. Go A, D, G, strum the last 2 strings. Double dots, we do it twice. B minor, we're going to go A, D, G, strum the last 2, and do that twice. And then repeat all of that. At 209, back to section 1B and 1C. Just follow however many times I put in there. And then distortion kicks in. Section 3A at a minute or 241. And here's what it sounds like. And it'll do that twice. So get some of the high end off of this. So it's the full 4-finger G major, 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. Your beat is strum, 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 strum. So B minor, 2, 4, 4, 3. That's strings 5 through 2. Take the index, try and mute string 6 there just to be safe. Same beat. And you do that whole section 2 times, leading us into section 3B, 3 minutes 2 seconds in, back to that G chord, 2 strums. And then our walk down, 3-2 on the open E to an E minor chord, open 2-2, open, open, open. So it's back to that B minor, 2, 4, 4, 3, and you're gonna go strum, strum, again. Start it over. No star. So you'll hit the B minor once, and then we go to top of page 3, and you'll do like a build up at 3 minutes 20 seconds in, 2, 4, 4. You're already there because you're doing the B minor, right? Just 8 times and start soft and just build it up with dynamics. Okay, solo number 1, 3 minutes 23 seconds in. A little bit, we got a little sweep going on here. Actually, if you haven't done sweep picking, Chris, it's a tough technique. It's like a slow drag or a rake, and you're gonna go 9, 10, 9, G, B, E with finger 1, 2, 1. Keep the notes separate, and they're all downs till you get to 12E up. Vibrato. So you don't want to go and strum it. It's like a slow drag. That's kind of the feel of it from this hand perspective. Do it again. 327, we're going to go 13B. Half step, bend, release, bend, release. Half step means 1 fret. You're going to bend this to this. You'll go. And then 12B, whole step, bend, whammy, vibrato. Right? And then, actually, use your 3rd finger on that. And then 12B, bend, release, pull off to 10. And then 12B, whammy, vibrato. To avoid string noise, you'll see my fingers. I'm laying these to mute the other ones. It's just a good way to approach anytime you're playing guitar to keep things clean. 333, back to that initial sweep that we did. No vibrato though. And then pick the 12, and then pre-bend the 12, release it. Okay, so you have, matter of fact, you may want to go index there. You don't have to because it's not a shred riff, but you go. So bending it up to that note, releasing it, and then go 16E, half step, bend, release, pull off to 12, which is why I'm saying you may want to go index on that so you're set up. Bending to that, right? Okay, 14B to 10B, so it's, and then from there, slide to 7, so to 7G vibrato. So that riff slow is 339, 9G, bend, release, bend, rest, release. And then cool little pentatonic run in the B minor pentatonic. 7EB and then 10-7B, and you can down pick all this. 10-7GB, so you have, okay, on the G, go 10, pick, pull to 9-7, so we need to have 3 fingers sitting down, to 9D, shift that down to 9-7G vibrato, so it's 345, 8B, we're going to bend, rest, release. And vibrato. Okay, on the G string, this is pretty cool. It's like a sweep, but it's not how you typically see people playing them. You're gonna go 7, 8, 10, G, B, E, all downs, and then up on 8, B, and then do that again, and then 8, 7, B, E. So it's, oops, 10, 8, 7, B, and these are downstrokes, so 9, G, and then 8, 7, B, palm mute 9, 7, G, so 9, D, palm mute, 7, slide to 9 on the, or 7, 9, G, slide to 11. So that whole run sounds like this. And then pick, you let it rest and then pick 3 times slide. 9G, bend, release, pull off to 7, and then 9, 7G. 7, 9, 9, 7 on the D. So 9, 8, 7, A. Okay, top of page 4. Slide to 5th fret, so 7, slide to 9. So okay. Rest and then slide. 356, another rake, like the technique we use for sweep picking, but it's all barred. 7 on the G, B, and E, and then 9, 10, E. Then go 9, 10, slide to 12, 10, 12, slide to 14, 12, 14, half step bend, bend it, release it, pick, slide to 19, slide to 19, and then back down. So it's like 359. It's a cool little run here. You'll go 14, 15, B, 14, E, 14, 15, B, 17, E. Do that 3 times. 14, 15, B, 14, E to 15, B. So that whole thing is 403. This is cool. This is a shred run, and it's pretty packed up here. See. Yeah. So 19E up, 22B down, up, pull to 19. That gives you 21G bend 3 times. It's just, you know, hopefully you have a good cutout up here, because if not, it's tough. Even with my cutout, it's difficult. He probably has a 24 fret guitar, I'm assuming, which makes it less cramped. Alright, so okay, that goes 3 times, and then 21G bend to 22B whammy vibrato hold. In other words, right? (22B) bend release, 22B bend vibrato. So it's on the high E string, go 19, 21, 21 half step bend release, 21 bend vibrato. So it's pre-bend that half step release, pull off to 19, and then 19 BE. So it's, oop, too high on the bend. 22B, pull 19, 22, 19, GB, and that's down up. So that little phrase, those last 4 notes. On the G, 22, 21, 19. So 21D, so 2119G, 2119B. So let's do all that. 21 pull 19D, 2119 A and D, and that's down up. So 21 pull 19A twice. 22 19 E down up. Oops. So and like I said, if you have 24 frets, that'll be a little more comfortable because, you know, my hand's already hitting and this has a pretty decent cutaway. That's it for the first solo. Section 4 is 2A, 4D. It's just a B5 power chord. And you're going to palm mute all this. What I did, Chris, was I put double dots times 8. So it's going to be this. And it's down, up, down, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That transitions to a G5, 3E, 5A. Okay, so keep everything palm muted and down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You do that 2 times, the third time no star, which basically means you don't play the G at all. It will go. And that's it. Top of page 5, you'll see a series of repeats. The next new part is the solo. 2G, slide to 4, vibrato. This really reminds me of George Lynch here.